Well, it was a dangerous drive over the weekend along I-4. Orange County deputies clocking a 16-year-old at more than 130 miles per hour in a 60-mile-an-hour zone. News 6's Jerry Askins following the story for us. And Jerry, that teen, I would imagine, is facing a huge fine.
That's right, Matt. That teen driver is now facing a fine of more than $1,100. The Orange County Sheriff's Office said they're sending a message that they're cracking down on those speeding drivers. And that teen driver was not the only one busted here on I-4 Saturday morning for driving more than 100 miles per hour.
This is not the way a young driver wants to start their driving career going forward.
Orange County Sheriff's deputies say they busted a speeding 16-year-old boy Saturday morning on the I-4 express lanes near Maitland Boulevard. They say he was driving 132 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour speed limit zone, and that 3 other drivers were also ticketed for going more than 100 miles per hour. Where could he have been going driving that fast on a Saturday morning?
There's no reason for any of this. I don't know cops that respond to emergencies doing 130 plus.
News 6 traffic safety expert Stephen Montiero has over a dozen years of experience in traffic enforcement, including writing citations and investigating thousands of crashes. And he says this situation could have been much worse. What do you want to say to the 16-year-old?
If this driver would have crashed at 132 miles an hour, at this point, this type of crash is not survivable. If that deputy officer or trooper felt it was necessary that day, this 16-year-old could have spent the night in jail.
Instead, the teen was hit with a citation for his first offense of speeding in excess of 50 miles per hour. He now has to face a traffic court judge next month. He also faces a court fine of more than $1,100. This I-4 crackdown, part of a plan to stop speeding drivers. In a tweet, the Orange County Sheriff's Office said in part, speeding is a selfish decision that can have deadly consequences for the driver, vehicle passenger, and pedestrians. He needs to obviously slow it down.
Slow it down. I would park the car for a few days and kind of realize what you're doing out there.
Yeah, perhaps a learning lesson. Back live here, as I mentioned off the top, this teen was not the only one caught speeding that day. The Sheriff's Office tweeted that they stopped more than 20 drivers for speeding on I-4 over a 2.5-hour period. News 6 is choosing not to name the 16-year-old since he's a minor and was not arrested. We did try to get reaction from that teen's family today, but I was not successful in reaching them. We're live here in Orange County. I'm Jerry Askin, getting results. News 6.